Good morning. A pastor in a Marxist nation wrote anonymously of imprisonment for the fifth time for preaching the gospel. He remembers going through 5 security gates, having steel doors slammed behind him, living with 26 other prisoners in an 18 by 24 room with cement walls a foot and a half thick. He tells of being questioned 6 days a week from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. for 7 months. Failing to break him down, they decided to move him to the nation's largest prison with 10,000 of the most brutal killers, robbers, rapists, drug kingpins, pimps, and extortionists. Each cell was controlled by a boss. He was given a small ration of water each day, the largest portion of which was taken away by the boss and his friends. Through a series of events, he eventually led the boss to the Lord, as well as a large number of other prisoners. Changes immediately took place in that prison. Swearing all but stopped. Water was no longer hoarded. And when these new believers learned about tithing, they decided to tithe their water. This pastor soon had water to share with the sick and suffering in the prison. How awesome. The communists moved him to yet another prison and sentenced him to 9 years. But God revealed to him that he would be released much sooner. During his short stay before being set free, this pastor won a young prisoner to the Lord. Soon, the young man was attending a Bible school conducted by the pastor. Pastor told the young man he must win souls if he wanted to be pleasing to God. They gave him some tracts and prayed with him and sent him to his people who lived in a remote area along the border, very isolated and difficult to reach by travel. They told him to call them when he had won 5 souls, and they would send a pastor out there to baptize the converts. A month later he called. "Will you send a pastor to baptize our people?" he asked. "Have you won 5 souls?" No, the young man began. They interrupted. "How can you ask a pastor to come out there to your village without at least 5 converts to baptize? Do you know how expensive it is to send a pastor out to that area?" And the young man replied, and his reply was a classic. "I have won 5 villages with about 753 souls, and they want a pastor to come and baptize them. That's why I'm calling." When day is done and nighttime falls, God will still be on his throne, and whatever he does will still be standing. I'm Larry Hatfield. Good day.